What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and we are back with another one. Alright, so in this drop I'm coming at you guys with a play to load up on. But before I get the show on the road, if you'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new and you're looking to change your future financially using the stock market, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. So it's been a volatile day out there in the markets, and as I say to you, we're not yet out of deep waters. From time to time, we are going to get hit with these volatile days. But hopefully by now I've given you guys the perspective to be able to take a handle on these markets and whatever might come your way. But check me out. I'm trying to get you guys to win in these markets every single day. Now the way you do that is by keeping yourself diversified. Because if you only focus on one sector, be it EV or tech, for example, and only focus on the growth plays and you're not getting exposed to the large caps or other areas of the markets, when any one of these come down, you are going to feel the pain. So the way to win every day in the markets is by keeping yourself diversified. We know yesterday the crypto plays did very well, so it was a win there for us. Today our banking plays are doing very well. You guys know I've been speaking about Wells Fargo over the last couple of days and weeks to you guys for very good reason. I said this is a play that will climb into the 50s. The opportunity is there for you guys despite the non-believers and the naysayers. And here we go today off the back of good results. You can see this one's continuing their climb through the 40s. Trying to get you guys to build these great portfolios that not only are able to climb, but able to preserve your wealth. So you guys want to ensure you're keeping it diversified. Now, as I say in this drop, I'm coming at you with a play to load up on. So I've got jam-packed one for you, so do make sure you stick this one all the way through for me. All right, guys, you know what time it is. Let's get ready for the first one. So the play I've got for you, that's Marathon, ticker symbol MARA. This is a play that's going to be a gift that continues to keep on giving if you guys are able to play this one right with me. Now, what we can bank on with Marathon is this is always going to be one of those volatile plays. You're always going to have a spike, you're always going to have those troughs, but we can use this to our advantage by catching the pullback in this stock as long as we see Bitcoin showing some stability. And right now, Bitcoin is trading above that previous all-time high. Now, what you guys need to know is sometimes in the markets, we get these overreactions and we see that stock price come down heavy. This is what's happened to our crypto plays today. And this is understandable because we're coming off the back of a very strong day yesterday where we saw a lot of cryptos blowing up. So I expect some next day volatility. But as I say, we can use this to our advantage. You guys know I like you to have 5% long in crypto in your portfolio because right now we are seeing a movement in crypto and I want you guys to be positioned in all the high growth areas in the market so we can maximize your returns. So how you play this one is up to you. Whether you want to play this one in the short term, take this one up to the $51, $52 mark and cash out, or you could play this one long term. Now, if you're jumping into this play, I'm gonna need you guys to set your stop limits on this one at $39 because around here, we are taking no bag holders. So I'm gonna show you guys how you do that real quick. So just hit sell, head over to stop limit, select the number of shares. For the limit price, I'm gonna need you guys to select $39. For your stop price, I need you to select $39.50. As I always say, it costs nothing to set your stop limit. So I want you guys to get used to doing that when you start entering into these volatile plays. This is a play, they've laid out their roadmap to deploying those 100,000 miners over the next 12 months. This is a big deal for the play. It's going to allow them to generate serious revenues in this crypto arena. As I say, it sets them apart from the rest of the competition and gives them a lot of runway to continue climbing as long as we see some momentum building and continuing in Bitcoin. So this is a play I want to put back on your radar. We can take advantage of this dip, ride this one back up. Now I've got another play for you guys, that's Lovesack, ticker symbol LOVE. This is one of our plays from the portfolio and yet again, just another one of our portfolio plays that has obliterated the street estimates. Revenues flying, net income's performing very well, cash balance growing. I only put you guys on plays that have the solid fundamentals. These plays that have real revenues, customer bases, brands, all of that to ensure they stand every chance of continue climbing and ultimately building you guys wealth. So this is a play that's been caught up in today's market volatility. You guys know sometimes regardless of what the earnings are or what the catalyst is, sometimes those gravitational forces in the market are just too strong. But as I say, you guys want to ignore the noise, just focus on the play because it's only a matter of time before justice is served and you will see that price tick back up to where they belong to be. And in this situation, Lovesack deserves to be in that $70 region. So Moving forward, I expect some continual volatility in this stock price. So ideally, you guys want to catch this one in the 50s. But as I say, once we reach some more market stability, some more strength in the market, you will see this one climb back into the 70s as the investors bid them up. As I said, it was an absolute earnings crush from this play, and just another one of our plays, as I say, that's outperformed. Let's talk about how we can level up as investors. Now I want to talk to you guys about the fear of missing out. So when it comes to investing, you guys want to put aside your emotions, whether that's fear, greed, FOMO. You don't want those things influencing what you guys do in the markets. Now I had a lot of you reaching out to me talking about you wanted to jump into the Coinbase direct listing on day one. I said we do not want to be doing that given the dynamics of this play. We know it's hyped, we know the valuation was sky high. When we see this kind of scenario, guys, we do not go in day one. We wait for that corrective move in that stock price before entering. This is a play we are going to make great returns on going forward because we know they crushed their earnings also. We know that they're linked to crypto as well, and we expect some momentum in crypto to continue moving forward. But with these types of plays, it's all about execution of entry. So we want to be very mindful of when we enter this play. We want to shake off all the sellers on this one, getting at that low base, ride them up, maximize our returns. So I'm only interested in jumping into this play below $300. So when we hit below $300, we will then consider to make our first position in this one. All right, guys, been rocking with the channel. You know what time it is. Now, this question comes from one of my patrons. Says, I'm considering averaging down on high tide, but it's already 15% of my portfolio. What do you reckon I should do? So this is a great question that I thought I'd come and share with you guys, because even if you're not in this play and you're considering dollar cost averaging down on some of your existing plays, you guys can still apply what I'm about to tell you to see if you've got the green light to go, because there are some questions that need to be answered and there's some check boxes that need to be ticked off. So when you're considering dollar cost averaging down into a play, first up, you guys want to ensure that play is trading at its support or near its support. Now, I've taught you guys the charts and you should be able to identify that. And because of this market volatility, if that play is not trading at its support, it will just trend down to the next support. And right now, it's all about getting into these plays at the cheapest price possible. Next up, you want to ensure that play is in growth mode. So you want to check over their financials, check what management is saying, check what they're doing as a business to ensure they're going to continue to grow moving forward. Now, if we take the play in question, we know they're expanding their retail outlets. Financials was a crush, revenue increase 100% year on year plus. And this is what you guys want to ensure that you're seeing with these plays that you're dollar cost averaging down on. Next up, you want to ensure the valuation is in check. You don't want to be putting your money dollar cost averaging down into overvalued companies that are going to probably continue to trend down during this market weakness. So you want to ensure valuation is in check, and I've taught you guys how you do that, looking at the price of sales, look at the price to earnings of these plays. And finally, guys, you want to ensure that the play is not taking up too much room in your portfolio. So you want to ensure that concentration is in check. Now, you guys know I like you to have your plays under 5% concentration within your portfolio. So right now you're operating at 15%. If you start dollar cost averaging down, you're going to be even more. So that's way above our boundary of 5%. Now, in this situation, what you can do is you can hold on your investment and invest into other plays. This will increase your overall portfolio value and bring down the concentration in this play, more down in line to a sensible number, because you guys want to keep your concentration low in these plays, because if anything happens, it's going to impact your portfolios too much. So diversification is key. All right, guys, that wraps things up. If you'd like to help out the channel, do hit the like button. And if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. Also, check out a link down below to the Patreon, where you can join our team of investors over the Discord and connect with like-minded individuals. Now, as we progress the rest of the week, you guys know I am packing the heat to ensure you guys are able to navigate these markets with me. So I'll catch you on the next one.